Have you ever checked your blood pressure at home and felt relieved, only to visit the doctor and see a much higher number? Many people experience this. Some get confused. Some start worrying immediately. Some begin doubting their home monitor. The confusing part is not the number itself, it is the difference. If blood pressure can look normal in one place and high in another, what is it actually telling you? That is what we are going to slowly understand. In this video, let me ask you something. Have you ever checked your BP again and again, hoping the next reading will drop? That habit itself tells us something important about blood pressure. Most people think blood pressure should behave like a fixed number, the same everywhere, at all times, but blood pressure does not work that way. In an earlier video on this channel, we discussed how BP behaves more like a dial than a switch. That idea matters here. Blood pressure constantly adjusts based on what your body senses, environment, posture, movement, expectation. So, when readings change between places, it raises an important question: which one reflects the truth? This is why many people ask, which reading should I trust, home or doctor? The honest answer is, we still need more information. Think about how different a clinic visit is from your home. Different sounds, different lighting, waiting, thinking about results. Even if you feel calm, your nervous system may interpret this differently. The body prepares itself. Heart activity can change. Blood vessels can tighten. This response can raise blood pressure. Here is the important part. On a BP machine, this response can look exactly like early hypertension. The machine cannot tell the difference. And this is where fear starts. What if this is nothing? And what if this is the beginning of something important? At this point, we still cannot answer that. If you like explanations that reduce confusion instead of increasing fear, this channel may help you. You can subscribe to stay connected. One reading alone cannot answer this question. A single high reading can happen for many reasons. A single normal reading can also be misleading. In another video on this channel, we talked about how food, timing, and situations can temporarily influence BP readings. This connects directly here. Blood pressure requires patterns, not moments. Until we see how BP behaves across time and situations, we cannot interpret it correctly. So now, the question becomes very specific. When does this difference actually matter? This is where clarity begins. A higher reading matters when blood pressure is consistently high, not once, not occasionally, but repeatedly across days, across settings, measured properly. If BP is normal at home and rises only in specific situations like a clinic visit, that pattern tells a very different story. This is why doctors focus on trends, not single numbers. This distinction changes how BP should be understood. If you have noticed BP readings changing in different situations, comment BP below. You are not alone. Blood pressure management is not about fear. It is about interpretation. Once environment and timing make sense, numbers stop feeling unpredictable. In the next video in this series, we will talk about when is the best time to measure blood pressure, so readings actually reflect your real health. Make sure to watch that one.